Hello everyone, this is Charles Bridgetech with another flashlight review, this time from TUOWEE. Now this is their ZL3 model. Now they sent me, I think 3 or 4 of them here. This is going to be the one that I'm doing here today. They sent this to me, comes in this box. Not really saying too much on the box, so let's wait no further. Let's open it up, see what's in. Start off here with the user manual. Now this looks like it's a multi-language manual here. Now I'm not seeing any kind of light chart here. Just want to make sure that I'm not overlooking it. Yeah, they don't have any light chart on here at all. But it looks like it does have UV and a laser pointer. Now these slim wedge designs are actually very popular. A lot of manufacturers are coming out with them. Actually feels like it's pretty nice quality here. Got one lanyard, one USB Type-C charging cable. Nice packing. Another plus on that. Now this is my first review of one of their products. Does have a sticker here. Says the charging port is waterproof because there is no cap on this. I'm going to go ahead and remove that slowly. Sometimes they'll leave a little residue. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at the light. There it is. It's got kind of a semi-gloss finish, but when you look straight at it, it's kind of flat. But when you turn it to the side, it does have a little bit of a gloss there. It does have a two-way clip. Looks like you can remove it if you don't want it on there. These things are just crazy popular. They are easy to carry. Looks like it does have a tail switch there as well. We'll check that out in a minute. Now this does have a dial, or if you turn it, looks like it'll be the flashlight, UV, and laser pointer there. Not too sure what this is, maybe a battery level indicator. You do have a power switch here. It's on the side, so it's easy to carry this. You can carry it like this, like this. Looks like you can tactically carry this as well. You do have your blue bezel on here. Style and design on this is nice. Not seeing any issues. Does have some grooves there on the body for design. So there's the charging port there. There's no cover. According to them, it is waterproof. Blue bezel on here, and the dial is blue as well. Easy to turn that. Does have a little area, help you grip it and point to it. tail switch here does stick out quite a bit. Alright, well let's take a look here at the LEDs. Now they don't say what LEDs are using. This clearly looks like it's the UV. That's the main LED. It does have some type of textured reflectors on there. Try to get a good angle where my spotlight's not shooting down on it. And the machining and finish on this is nice. No rough edges. Feels smooth. Nice. Alright, well normally I would open it up, show you the insides, but this is a sealed unit. So now let's go ahead and go through the UI. UI is pretty straightforward. I'm going to assume it is locked out. We're going to turn it on this one. And that turns it on and off here on the tail. So you can have it tactically use it. Half press, full press, yeah. So half press will get you a strobe. And that is a constant rate on the flash. And it is distracting. Full press will get the highest output, which I'm not too sure, but that looks like it's probably 1,000 lumens. Nice. So now we're going to use a side switch here and go down. So it looks like you have to press and hold. You can hold it down if you wish to go through them. Let's take a look here at the beam. Yeah, that's a good little combination beam. It does seem like it's more flood because yeah, it's probably going to be more towards the flood side. I thought maybe it was going to be a combination beam. On and off. So now let's turn the other one here. Now it's on the UV. So it looks like just one level on the UV. Alright, well that's good. Now let's go ahead and change it to the pointer. And it is green. I thought it was going to be red. I mean, I don't use these personally very much, but if you're out there hunting, might come in handy. Let's go back to the main LED. I'm going to show it to you. That's what it looks like down inside there. I'm going to change it to the UV. That's what that looks like. Pretty cool looking, actually. Let my camera adjust. Now I do like the fact that you can use it on the highest output. Full press that. Half press it will get you the strobe. But that's all there is to this light. Pretty straightforward and easy to operate this. I'm not too sure. I almost forgot about the screen here, the OLED display. That is a battery level there, which is right out of the box. Pretty much fully charged, ready to go. And that's actually a large display. Be able to read that easily from probably 10 feet away. That is nice. I'll lock the light out here. Now it looks like, oh, it takes a second for it to lock it out. Now I'm going to turn on the light. Yeah, you can turn on the light rather than having to turn it on here. Nice and bright, clear. Nice quality. I'm not seeing any issues with this. Most of all, these are budget friendly. I'm seeing some of the price range they have on them. They've got a lot of lights right out all at once, so they've got a lot of options, but got a few of them here on the side of me that I'll be doing reviews in the future as well. I mean, this here feels pretty rugged. I'm not seeing any issues with it. Alright, well, let's wait no further. Let's take this TUOWEE outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the TUOWEE ZL3. Let's go get started on the highest output, of course. Nice, especially for the size of the beam or the reflector area. "38 feet there, 138 feet here to the famous Tree of Life, 65 feet to that tree." I think I accidentally hit the button here. There we go. Sorry about that. 65 feet to that tree. Now it could be stepping down. That's not hot. So I'm not too sure what's going on here. Let me try to turn it back on. Dual beam profile. And make sure we got a good battery power here. I'll raise it up here. And we got 100% battery power. So we'll cycle it back up on turbo. 65 feet here. Still making 138 feet there, as you can see. More of a flood beam, so you're not going to get a lot of distance out of this. Next level up. Nice wide beam. Now I have a link to my testing area, how far things are. Check it out if you have any questions or doubts. Now we're going to go back up to, I think, double clicking. Might do strobe. Let me double check off camera here. Okay, so we're going to do turbo again here. Nice and wide. Now I'm going to change the beam to the other setting here. So we got the UV. And it's drowning out everything I have here. So just, it doesn't look too bad there. Test it over here on these stains on the fence. You can see them there lit up. Really reflects back, it's blinding me back. Try to move my camera above it so you can see the stains there. And then we've got the laser pointer, which I'm not going to show too much with this, but you can easily see that beam. Put it back on the regular light. Again, the main beam doesn't do too shabby. I'm not the highest output, of course, cycles down pretty abruptly, and it wasn't really that hot, so I'm not too sure why that's drops down so abruptly, especially when the light's not getting that hot. Now they could be setting, they don't want you to run it on turbo consistently anyways, not designed to do so, but I think a gradual step down would have been better. Look at that beam. Not bad. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. This is my first time reviewing a TUOWEE product, and this one here does deliver. You've got UV, which I don't use very often, but I do use it. But the laser pointer, I don't use that very seldom, but the flashlight portion does well. It's more of a flood beam, so if you're needing a large area lit up at once, you've got that. It doesn't have a lot of range, but you easily see 150 feet visible with that, and that's pretty good for a little compact wedge light. I like the OLED display. Feels like nice quality overall, not seeing any issues. You do have that tactical feel to this if you need to strobe it, or the highest output at a moment's notice, or you can casually carry it as well. The battery is going to do just fine for most applications, but remember, keep it on the lower light outputs. You're going to get the best run time. These square wedge designs have really taken off. Everybody, all companies have at least one or two of them in their lineup, and they're growing on me. They've pretty much, I've got a couple of these. These are so easy to just pocket carry these. You can two-way carry this as well if you want to, but this is not too heavy, so definitely easy to carry this. And also it's got a nice look to it as well. Well, I want to thank TUOWEE for sending me this ZL3 to review. Now, if this kit is something you're interested in getting, I will leave a link down below this video. I'm also working on a special discount code. Once I get that, it'll be there as well, and that'll help save some money on this light, just in case you're interested. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these new lights from TUOWEE to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.